this is a destiny reading, and basically what it is going to do is give you information based on your birth card. You get it from ancient Egypt or Kemet, and it basically gives you a birth card the day you are born. When you are born in your Mercury period. And so you'll get your birth card, you'll get a yearly card, which you're going to get extra things because I realize your birthday, well, actually you get a new 52-day card tomorrow. So you are actually going to get more cards. It's just what Spirit is leading me to do for you. So just sit back and get ready for this destiny reading. So your birth card is a Queen of Clubs, and I will be able to tell you basically what that means. Now, your birth card gives you basically things about your personality. It also shows you how you are within your relationships, and then tells you also who it's best for you to date, marry, or etc. And those comes with a compatibility reading. I think we talked about that before, where you can take your card and his card and match it to see where you guys meet up in the universe. And I definitely know that you guys have a lot of past lives together. So anyway, you are a Queen of Club, which is the Mother of Intuition card. So that's really good. That I'm glad that you already know, like, wow, now you got an answer about your intuition. You already understand your intuition, and you know it, and you feel it, and it makes you feel alive. You are just so amazing. Your energy is really great right now. So all queens are service oriented and receptive in nature. The mental nature of clubs inclines the Queen of Club to deal in the publishing trade, administrative work, or among the more aware ones, psychic work. Okay, being queens, you are always aware of your place in the royal court and resist anyone trying to mold you into any type of way. Your displaced card is the 3 of Heart, as well as the 5 of Club in your Venus position. It tells us that uncertainty and indecision about love and friendship makes it hard for you to find lasting happiness in those areas. Your mental gifts are abundant, and whether you realize it or not, you are always receiving knowledge from your natural psychic gifts. You have incredible organizational minds, and you live life at such a high pitch that you are often stressed out or overdoing it. So that's what, I guess that's the energy that I'm picking up on. And I think that you have began to understand that. And so you're using some of that energy in other ways than overdoing and overworking yourself. You have a Ace of Spades. You got something going on, like you've been having some headaches, or feeling like that's where you're holding your stress. You're holding your stress. I definitely wish we were closer so I can give you an energy rub to help you release some of this stress that you are under. The Ace of Spades in your Jupiter position promises many rewards if and when you follow your spiritual and psychic lines of work or pursuits. You have a deep heritage of knowledge from past lives that is always available. That's beautiful. Your Queen of Club is also known as the Mother Mary card, and many of you have one or more children for whom you must make sacrifices in your life for, just as the Virgin Mary had to undergo the sacrifices of her son, Jesus. The Queen of Club is very creative and resourceful, often having 2 or more jobs and many interests. You do best when there is some creative expression and freedom of movement in your career. You are proud and do your job well. Some Queen of Clubs are slated to make great contributions to society. Your natural inclination to help and nurture others can be expressed in work that helps thousands of people or more. So that's really awesome. Now, here is issues concerning your relationships. You may get married, but not all Queens of Clubs are happy about it or make it a success of it. Sometimes you have a powerful mind and will, and not many partners can handle your willful ways. You'll always carry with you some karmic seeds from one or more difficult relationships that will be brought to fruition at some point in your life. So you got to think about this. If you had some relationships that it was just like boom, you one thing leading to the next. Oh, so here come your granddad. I knew he was gonna come when I got started again, because I've been starting and stopping. Woo, okay. Something it was one of these relationships that you was in. He did not want you in it. I'm not feeling that for what you in right now, though. Okay, so, he's taking over me. For this reason, many of you try marriage once and then renounce it if for the rest of your life. Some of you also change your mind a lot about what you want. You can make your partners feel very insecure about your love and cause a separation. Sometimes you operate on higher frequencies, meaning that your partner must have some mental ability and communication skills to make it work. So you need to make sure that that's something that your partner has, so you can make sure that you guys are meeting at the same level of, because you have high, like I said, like I could pick up on your energy, and it is very high. Your vibration is high. This is also a certain amount of emotional indecision that adds to the challenges that you have to deal with each time you fall in love. Along with the Queen of Clubs, this card carries some of the most challenging, emotional and relationship karma of all the cards in the deck. Wow. This is indicated by the Seven of Hearts and Saturn, and that the Three of Hearts, first karma card. Both of these cards indicate emotional needs that require care to deal with effectively. However, with a determined effort, any Queen of Clubs can apply themselves in this area with great success. Now, I'm a Queen of Diamond, and I have karma in relationships as well. Now, I was going to tell you something about your Saturn period, because right now, I believe you're ending your Saturn period today, and you'll be starting your new period on the 5th, which is tomorrow. The question is whether or not many of you will make the effort. Many Queens of Clubs find a balance with a relationship that is long-term but not exclusive or binding. Your work is often your first love, and so relationships and the work required to make true intimacy possible are often put in a lower priority in your life. With all the love you have to give, you have some of the greatest potential for fulfillment in a relationship. You can be the princess who marries the prince and later becomes the queen who lives happily ever after. All right, the female Queen of Clubs will usually have problems with most heart males, though there are some expectations. So basically, you just have to give me the birthday, the date of birth of the guy you're dating, and so I can just look and see what card he is. If you would like a full compatibility reading with him, you just send $20 and I will send it to you. All right, that's that. We're moving on to your yearly card. So, Jack of Clubs is your yearly card, and you know that that goes up until your birthday, which is June 18th. So, what you want to do is kind of reflect on what has been happening from your birthday up until now and see how it's playing out. The great thing about it is it's March. I almost said February. So it's March, beginning of March. So you have March, you have April, you have May, and then you still have 18 days in June. Okay. So the yearly card is like a long range card. You may see it as that as well. The Jack of Clubs tells us that you will be dealing with some very creative and youthful energies this year. You know what? I just kept telling you about your energy when I first started this. I just can feel it. It's so alive right now. Either your own or those of it, intellectually simulating and probably younger man. Woo! This creativity can be channeled profitably and successfully into many endeavors, such as writing, sales work, or anywhere near, and creative ideas are of value. You are really on a creative high this year and can expect good results from all forms of creative work. On the negative side, watch out for a tendency to be irresponsible and frivolous under this influence, and also be watchful for others that play that role with you. The Jack of Clubs has another important meaning for those who are interested in the spiritual side of life. Yay! I'm so excited for you. It often represents an an initiation into higher knowledge. This could mean that you are exposed to some new ideas or philosophies that could radically change the way you think about yourself or life. Your entire method of communicating could go under a dramatic transformation as this year progresses. Keywords: a year of heightened mental creativity and initiations into new forms of knowledge and ways of communicating. That is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. And this is like the perfect time for you to get into this type of work. Now, so you do a reflection and think about new things, creative ways you've been thinking, just intuition coming to your mind, just feeling like you're going to higher levels. Just think about that, and this is perfect timing because you got all the way to June. So you're in your 52-day period, which was in Saturn. From you started at January 12th and it's going up until March 5th, which is tomorrow. So, but I still wanted to make sure that you knew what was going on because it's always good to do a type of reflection, but you will be getting a new card. So you were at your 52-day card up until March 5th, which is tomorrow. It is a 7 of diamond. And that was your Saturn period, which is this card indicates a loss of money connected with the ill health of yourself, an associate, friend, or relative, or a lack of funds as the cause of your own health problems. During this period, you will be faced squarely with your inner level of prosperity or poverty, and you may feel forced to contend with a fearful lack of funds. Through application of positive thinking and appreciation for what you have, you can turn this into financial success. Also, bear in mind that the difficulties or challenges indicated by this card could be the offset. Okay, now, the 7 of diamonds is one of the spiritual money cards. When it appears, we are always confronted with how attached we are to our money and given the opportunity to experience the real prosperity that comes with an attitude of gratitude. Whether it is about money, plans to make money, or love, situations will present themselves that test our faith in the abundance of the universe. By realizing and then releasing our fears, we can transform our attachment into total fearlessness and personal freedom. So I know that this card is starting over for you on March 5th. However, March 6th, you have all day tomorrow to do a reflection on what was going on in that period. And then let's start your brand new period. I love it. It's beautiful. That's why I wanted to, even though even though it was over, it's about to start. I could have said, boom, let me give you this card, and then come back talking about you got to do another 52-day. And I'm not going to do that because I don't want to take you on like that. But I was singing, my heart belongs right here next to you, baby. Come in. So I know that, I think that that's your grandfather. I don't know if you guys used to step together or anything like that, but I just had that come over me when I was getting your reading ready. So your next 52-day card will be a Four of Hearts. And it's going to go up until from March 5th up until April 26th. Okay. Now, the Four of Hearts, right? The Four of Hearts is a sign of protection in love, marriage, and family. It represents one's marriage and the foundation of love upon which a family and life can be built. The Four of Hearts is usually considered a good influence, especially for a happy family and social life. You may even turn down offers of love at those times when you are feeling so fulfilled in the areas of friendship and romance. If you are single, the Four of Hearts, as a result, or Venus card, is a strong indicator of marriage. And this is not a result card or a Venus card. The Four of Hearts can also speak about your home and family and things going on in these areas. It represents, at its most basic level, the foundation of love upon which all our friendships, other relationships are built. It is the home of the heart. So now, this is going to be your Uranus period, okay? And so somehow the affairs indicated by the other Uranus card will have something to do with marriage, a home, a house, or the attainment of satisfaction in your love life. Now, remember when I first started getting your reading together, and I was asking you how old are you? And the reason why I did that is because even though I had the birth date, I knew at that moment that one of your cards was going to say something about your other card. So I will need to know your exact age so it will be easier for me to look up the next card. And that's why I'm excited that I had already had that information, because I got your next card already. And it is so amazing that I was able to. So you're open with me. You allowed me in to see you and to actually feel you. And so I do want to thank you that, because a lot of times, sometimes you may have a blockage up, and if a person, I don't want to, and if the person is not able to get around that blockage, then you're not getting how you were saying, okay, I've been having different readers, but they couldn't connect me to the male ancestors. And so, but I have charm and charisma with males. So, it was easy for me to connect with your granddad. Okay, so your next card was the Six of Diamonds. So when it's saying you get cards, right, but you get a high card and a low card, so that's why it's saying your other card. So most of the time when I'm giving people readings, I'm only giving them the top of the card. That's how the Destiny, when you put the app on your phone, if you put the Destiny card app on the phone, it gives you that top card. But I'm able to also see with this book that I have the other card that's in your Destiny at that time, okay? And so the Six of Diamonds in your Uranus period, remember this goes up until April 26th. This card can indicate a lack of change in location or type of work, or the lack of sale or purchase of real estate. Everything will tend to remain static during this period, but your financial sixth sense may give you some invaluable insights into ways of making more money. Remember that you always receive exactly what you give to others. And during this period, you may have to unexpectedly pay off some outstanding obligations. Give more to receive more. By tuning in to your most subtle thoughts and feelings now, you can make a strong connection to exactly what your life's purpose is, especially as it relates to your work and money making enterprises. Whenever the powerful stabilizing influence is present in your cards, you can bet that there will be some sort of settling of accounts. Though this usually takes the form of financial debts being paid or repaid, it can manifest in payments of other forms of value. The Six of Diamonds will also encourage you to make compromises where money is concerned and to take full responsibility for all of your debts and actions that involve exchange of value. When this card occurs in a prominent position, it could represent a time when we have an opportunity to discover a special purpose for our life that will lead us into a special destiny. If you feel drawn to a certain occupation or mission when this card is present, it could be one that opens up an entirely new and powerful direction for your life. Yes, 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 yes. And guess what? The Six of Diamond is my yearly card this year. And I have been stabilizing myself far as debt and things that I have been paying off. And you know what? It actually feels good that even though I'm paying out, you got to think about the blessing that I have the money to pay it out. Okay, because that's different is if you have this debt and you don't know where this money is gonna come from. So, well, I look at that like I'm grateful for the opportunity to even be able to stabilize. So you'll be stabilizing yourself up until April 26th, getting these debts done, getting valued information coming in. I'm just feeling and hearing so much energy that's going to be very prevalent for you. And I think you having some things going on with your back too. Yeah. So you're going to have to start doing some stretches. Okay. You also have a daily card, and your daily card is in Jupiter. That is the day of the week that you are most likely to have financial gains and rewards. So open yourself up to the abundance of life. And so you can just do a reflection on today and feel, because our daily cards are really just, part of, the day. But it can go into other things. You have a 9 of hearts. Well, because, it's a daily card. It's not just like a card that plays a part like over a period of time like the other cards. But I thought that I was searching what I was going to do. If I was going to do the card you had the day I started the reading, or was I going to do tomorrow? And Spirit led me to believe that I needed to do the card of today. So I don't know what time, because I got to upload it. So I don't know what time you're going to actually get the video or that you're going to listen, but it is for the 4th. Today is the Saturday, but it is late, so I definitely will try to get it to you very soon. The Nine of Hearts in Jupiter is called the Wish card. Indeed, you may get one or more of your important wishes fulfilled during this period. Now, that's when it's the 52-day period, but it was just a daily card today. But I just felt like, so you needed to know that. The Nine of Hearts can be a card of emotional disappointment and personal losses on the affectional level. However, this is the card of completions in love and of universal love. Yes, the Nine of Hearts can signal the ending of one or more key relationships. If so, it is most likely that these relationships are no longer doing you any good. It is time for them to end, whether or not you realize it at this time, that the time that they happen. And I felt like when I read that, it was very important. Now, these are relationships, friendships, job, different things like that. However, the Nine of Hearts can also represent our helping others by counseling them or in some way sharing our love and compassion with them. It means a giving of love in a more or less selfless manner. So I get that. Okay. I get that. That's powerful. But I really wanted you to hear that. So I hope that this reading really helped you understand and see. To me, it was just more a confirmation. It wasn't about you understanding, seeing, or knowing, because I feel like you already have that intuitive side about you to help you understand and know what's going on. I feel like you just needed more confirmation about it. You get it, if you understand what I'm saying? So continue to follow in these steps and work together where we can build on what you already know and help you get to the part of you explaining it and expressing it, right? And so that's what we're going to do. And I will see you in the next 52 days. Well, you can get other readings from me other than that, than the 52 days with this destiny. But you definitely want to keep up. So remember, April 26th, by April 26th, you will want to be getting your other destiny reading, which is a destiny check-in. Now, I do have other readings that I do as well. So when I send this, I'll be sending it on my YouTube channel. And then I'll also send you the different readings that I do as well. But you will be able to see them on my YouTube channel. So this is how you can contact me on Facebook. And on Wednesdays, I do a Facebook Live every Wednesday. It's called What's Up with Wednesday, and I just do readings. I have conversations. I give wellness tips. I just do everything because I believe in whole body, whole people, not just readings, not just eating healthy, not just ear candling. I just believe in mental health, physical health, spiritual health. I believe in all of that. Make sure our energies are clean. So I like to just get on there and have discussions with people. So it's going to come through my Mecca C. Eves page. So hopefully that's the page you're on with me. And I'll talk to you soon. Don't forget to write down any questions that you may have and make sure you tell me where the part of it that was in the video. And I tell all of my clients, I love you like no other because you're all individually you. So don't forget, you can contact me at 708-253-8795. Bye.